Inga, thanks very much for joining us. It would be good to get your sense of how you're seeing at the moment investment in terms of the big cities, and particularly looking at Berlin.
The German metropolitan areas, the core cities, the top cities, which are Berlin, Hamburg, Frankfurt, Munich, Dusseldorf, Cologne, Stuttgart, are the focus of investors. Are the focus. That's the main markets. This is where the product is. This is where they see most growth potential for most segments. The beauty of the German market is it's a federal state, and we have very strong cities. It's not only Berlin, but Berlin stands out in the last couple of years. We've been waiting for the capital to actually claim this capital status for more than 20 years. We had this boom phase right after the wall came down in the early 90s, and then for a long time, nothing really happened in Berlin. Office rents were fairly flat. Employment was low, well, unemployment was high. There wasn't much going on, like culturally for sure, but it was all very modest. And what we had expected to see was that corporates would move their headquarters into Berlin. That hasn't happened. And then I think it was started in 2015 or so. All of a sudden, there's this great international interest, and you have what was a bit of this thing that Berlin not lagged behind, but just performed very moderate, was that all of a sudden you had this big group of students coming into the market. You had comparatively cheap labor, but you had comparatively cheap rents, and that in combination with great culture made it all of a sudden kick in. And Berlin was this must-be place for people to live, for young people also to thrive and develop and to do exciting things. And Berlin all of a sudden came into the focus of international corporates and investors. I mean, it's not by accident probably that Tesla opted for a new factory close to Berlin, right on the outskirts. So this is what we've seen now, and the office market was just booming. The investment market is accelerating. It has been super strong in the past 2 years, and it's setting itself apart from Munich and Frankfurt, who usually come in second and third place. So for many of us, it's interesting to see is Berlin trying to move closer to Paris and London rather than to Munich and Frankfurt.
Yeah, really interesting to see that development of Berlin within the context of the other cities there, and particularly Paris and London. Thanks very much for joining us, Inga.
Thank you.